Today we are gathered to celebrate her number 9 and how she has aged like fine wine. FundQuest is her name and financial services is her name. I believe I have your attention now. Good evening and welcome everyone. Feel free and feel at home. My name is Olukayode and I will be your anchor, your conductor, and I'll be guiding you through today's event. To start with, I'll be doing a little bit of introduction of both the hosts and special guests we have in attendance today. From the most important people are the special guests. So I'll be starting with special guests. So we have in our presence today Mr. Adekunle Hussein, our able director of FundQuest. He's one of the anchors that have allowed us carry out financial services through the years at its best. Thank you very much, Mr. Hussein, for gracing us with your presence today. We also have in our presence Mr. Atoye, the MD of MBC Securities Limited. Thank you very much for being here with us today, Mr. Atoye. We also have Mr. William Sapodebwe, the MD of 98 Nigeria Limited. We also have gracing us today with our presence, Mrs. Ademola Olabowa. Also with us today is Mr. Kelebo Olariwaju. Thank you very much for being here. We also have Mr. Adiola Ojo, representing the MD of Government Finance. And we have Mr. Tayo Akinton, the MD Imperial Asset Management. We also have Mr. Adirele Obi, MD of Richway, with us here today. Thank you very much for being here. And last but not the least, as at this point, we have Mr. Femi Olawi, General Manager of PowerX Nigeria. And for the hosts, we have our able Managing Director, Mr. Abiodun Akinjaeju. Mr. Abiodun, thanks for having us, for allowing us to have this event today. It's quite a difference from looking at our screens almost every other week. And we also have with us our Executive Director and COO, Mr. Obi. I can see his eyes at the back. So you're not supposed to be there. You are supposed to be at the forefront. Thank you very much, everybody, and my colleagues. Once again, my name is Olukayode, and I will be your anchor, your navigator, and your guide through today's dinner. I will now call on the Managing Director, Mr. Abiodun Akinjaeju. I will be handing over the mic to him briefly to run us through what we call the FQ story. It's been 9 years, 9 long years. There is no single digit we haven't covered now. I mean, the next one is 1 and 0. We've already passed 0, past 1. So, Mr. Abiodun Akinjaeju, You have the floor. Thank you very much.
Good evening, colleagues. We are not going to keep us longer than necessary here today. So today is not really a day of story, but just to tell us what FundQuest represents, where we are coming from, and where we are going to. When we started this journey some 9 years ago, it was an idea between myself and BCOE. It started from when we were together at FBN Capital, which is now today called FundQuest Merchant Bank. At some point, I was managing what we call FBN Securities Limited, the stockbroking arm of the business. He was heading the asset and investment management of the FBN Capital. FBN Security was a subsidiary of FBN Capital. So our path crossed when Soludo came with the consolidation of banks in the year 2005, when all banks were to raise their capital to 25 billion. So it led to the combination of FBN Merchant Bank, NBC Corporation, and First Bank. The three institutions merged, and their corporate finance functions of both NBC, FBN Merchant Bank, and the corporate finance of First Bank. I was the corporate finance of First Bank. BC was in the FBN Merchant Bank. So we all come together, and then we now spin off what we call FBN Capital out of that combination, and we started FBN Capital. That's when our path crossed, early in 2006. So that was the starting of the story of our meeting. People think that probably we know ourselves from childhood, which is not true. But we are both on the different spectrum. He's on the right side, I'm on the left side. There was a very good combination, I would say. How did we start this FundQuest story? In year 2011, to be precise, we had a change of management at FBN Capital, and a new MD came, and there need to be a reorganization. So the first 3 months led to the exit of some of our colleagues, and they were paid handsomely for leaving. I don't recall so myself and BC, we now called our executive director, Taiwo Kewo, called him to the Koyi Club. We begged Taiwo that we want to go. This is a story, the guy just laughed over lunch. I said, please make it happen for us. Do you know what you guys will do? Just go and slap us. I said, we are done. That was the reply he gave us at that Koyi Club at lunch. But we keep plotting and plotting. Somebody told me I should go and meet our chairman there. There used to be Oyi Hassan Odugale. Tell him that you want to go to the chairman of the capital. I said, you shouldn't get to that level. Somehow, I mustered the courage and go and I met us and said that I want to leave. Because it was very tempting with the money they want to give us. When somebody wants to give you 1 full year salary, I then maybe I was earning about 29.5 million naira. It was a big money then. So I said, please, I'm not getting younger. I want to leave. Let me leave the feet for the younger thugs. The guy laughed. He said, no, now. I know, as I said, way back when he was managing Owando Holdings. Somehow, he had a change of mind. He let me go. So, one Rubicon crossed. So, myself and BC start plotting. What do we do? By then, we have switched role. He has become the MD of FBN Securities, has become the Vice President managing investment and asset management. We just cross or switch our role. So when I move out, we have some strategy session for about 2 or 3 weeks. What do we do? Should we do stockbroking? Should we do finance? Should we do mortgage? we dimensioned it, and this is a strategy anyway, I'm an investment bank. So we dimensioned the market and said that, look, in stockbroking, 10 of the stockbroking companies control 90% of the business. So stockbroking is not a place to go. Otherwise, we'll be eaten by the sharks. So we put that one aside. Mortgage business, the capital was outside our reach. So we are just left with finance. So to take the decision was not too difficult. Just, okay, go for finance. What do we start doing? He was sitting inside, I was outside, so I was doing the paperwork and everything. Okay, do we buy an existing license? Or do we go to CBN and get a new license and see they are not issuing license again? Say, well, that's a problem. We start looking for an existing license. The first one we saw was about 50 million naira. And meanwhile, the capital for finance house at that time was 20 million. How can I pay 50 million for a license? We don't even know the legacy issues that will be there and all that. So we started looking around until we met somebody who told us that, look, it's not that CBN is not issuing new license. It told that people are not patient to go for it. So we just decided that we are going to process a new license from scratch. So October 2011, we submitted an application to CBN and paid 20 million, which is the minimum capital at that point in time. That was Genesis. And as Lord will have it, by June of 2012, we got our approval in principle. Fresh. No legacy issue, no problem, no due diligence to be carried out. And that is the part of FundQuest Financial Services. To the glory of God, they came sometimes in July, that's CBN, to come and inspect us. It was only me, BC, I think Oyeronke, and one other guy, 4 of us that were there. So the CBN came and they asking, where is the head of credit? Where is the head of this? Where is the head of audit? Where is this? And I told them, I gave you guys 20 million naira in year 2011 October. This is July. If I have appointed all those, what would I use to pay them? I said, I have done interview. This is the list of the people I want to employ. If you start tomorrow, you join me. It's all reason. And then, to the glory of God, they gave us final license, and that's how we commenced business in August of 2012. To the glory of God. Here we are, 9 years on. It's been a journey, no doubt, but it has not been easy. We started with a capital of 100 million that time, and which was raised between about 6 shareholders. To the glory of them, of God, one of them is here, is our director, Mr. Kule Hussein. Thank you, sir, for believing in us. How far have we fared? We haven't gotten to the promised land yet, but we have definitely left Egypt. And we are on our approach to Goshen. And by the glory of God, He will take us to the Goshen and land us safely here, preparatory to the promised land. Our promised land is to expand the business and take it further. The story will be told in a few years' time by the grace of God. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you. That's the brief story of the FundQuest story. In terms of operations, the Lord has been faithful. I think we grow from the 4 people that started the business, and I think we're close to about 29 or 30 now staff in the business, and with the balance sheet of approaching 5 billion. We thank God for thus far He has led us, and we thank our clients who believed in us, to have trusted their investment and their business with us. And without them, we would not have been where we are today. And we want to urge you to continue to believe in us, and we will never disappoint you. Thank you.
The first thing I would like to do really is to say a big thank you to all the guests and clients, the management of FundQuest, and staff. Because you are the ones that are actually responsible for taking us here where we are today. 9 years from when it all started, we have cause to get together and celebrate. And it's thanks to all of you. I know that our own prayer is that FundQuest should grow in a manner that it will outlive all of us. All I can say is that it's only as a result of my personal belief and trust in the ability of the two gentlemen that floated this business. I think that you and PCO. I came in early because when I was approached, I had no doubt in my mind that they were going to do a good job, and they have not disappointed. I will just plead with all of us to keep the flag flying and ensure that we embark on a path of continuous growth so that a couple of years down the line, FundQuest will be more than twice as big as we are now. Thank you all so much.
I'm particularly overjoyed about this today's occasion. You see, when you have a duo of seasoned bankers, two gentlemen that are highly disciplined, highly responsible, that are thoroughbred professionals, haven't gone through the mills and through the furnace of the banking profession, coming together and having the backup, the support of a team of board of directors led by Dr. Daya Lawi, people that are accomplished professionals in their various endeavors. And of course, my big brother here, Mr. Kunle Uze. When you have people like that coming together, the result is usually the fantastic success that we're celebrating today of FundQuest. I'm very happy about what has become of FundQuest in 9 years. And I owe it to the discipline and the sense of direction that both Biodun and BC have provided the company. I'm very close to the company, and in our own very little ways and modest measures, try to provide some kind of support in the background to the organization. Even if it means just sitting down with them and hearing them out when the going gets tough and they just need somebody to listen to their cries. We do that. But if there's only one word of assurance that I want to give everybody here, is that should we be looking to an organization that is going to be a financial empire of the future? Are you looking for an opportunity for investment? Are you looking to grow your career in an organization that in no distant future you'll be more than happy, fulfilled, and satisfied that you have taken the right step in your life? Here and now, you have the golden opportunity, the best of opportunity to associate and continue to associate with FundQuest Financial Services. God bless you.
When my colleague mentioned it, I said, okay, I'm not promising, but let me see how I can crash so many things and I'll be here. I think that basically is to say the level of respect and comfort that we've been able to develop with the company over the last few years. I mean, I and Mr. Kinga have known each other for going to about 12, 13 years. And when he was starting FundQuest, I remember very well. He came to my office with somebody from the north, and we had a meeting to discuss a few things. And he told me this is his plan, and you know. And since that time, we haven't done anything together. When we meet at friends' events, we say, okay, we must do something, or we will not. But what I can tell you about FundQuest is that they've come to the market with customer-centric orientation. And that still came out this afternoon. We were discussing something, and my CFO, who is seated, he said something. He said, we know FundQuest. They move like this. I said, that's instructive. He said, but there must be something we need to discuss. And I said, okay, well, you guys just sort things out from your end. And if somebody has that kind of confidence in you, even when you are not there, even when things go wrong, because we expect it in this kind of market in Nigeria, you will enjoy the first benefit of that. And that is collaboration for me. That's more important than anything. The confidence that customer can have in you. That's how we know FundQuest from the time they started. I never believed 9 years has gone so fast. But we're happy that companies like this are there. They are doing everything possible to connect and to support businesses. Because when the big banks cannot do it, and you see companies like this, they are the ones who eat the big banks raw.
Thank you very much. Initially, when I got email concerning this anniversary celebration, I got a call from Mr. Olakunle. The person I told him, I said, I hope I'm not coming to talk. I just want to sit down and watch what is going on. But again, when I was coming, some people were talking with him that you need to say something. And coincidentally, as I came in and I sat down, but as I was looking at my phone, I saw WhatsApp messaging coming through him. Eventually, I approached him and said, well, I hope I won't talk for too long. But I want to say that National Nigeria Limited, for us to work in the oil and gas, and we started relating with FundQuest in the last few years. And I want to say that the relationship has been very, very fruitful, has been very, very cordial. The story that Mr. Abiodun Akindayi told was the best short one. For us, the next edge is a very long one. I don't want to waste our time with it. But I just want to say a few things concerning FundQuest. For a brief time, we related with this company. We discovered that the company is managed by seasoned professionals. Before coming down to become the MD of Nice Edge, I worked in very many companies, and I've always headed the finance function. So I related with banks and bankers. But surprisingly, when I took over the saddle of National Nigeria Limited, I discovered that most bankers have deficit in terms of experience. Sometimes they come, they don't even get much of what I want from them. So the company is managed by seasoned professionals. I don't want to waste the time. And another thing I discovered again is that they have unique products and varieties of products. And they're able to cater for as many needs as possible. They have good customer service. Good customer service. I don't want to say some things here because I don't want you to take undue advantage of them. They are very caring. They are not careless. They are caring when you come to them with your requests, your needs. And sometimes it surprises me that they are not taken by, there's nothing that surprises them. You come, they attend to you, and they won't go beyond the way we do banking here.
I needed to raise credit of about 500 million as my target, and I just looked around. I went online, looked for fund management, finance companies online, and apparently FundQuest came, and I made that call. From nowhere, I didn't know anybody, I just made the call. Somebody picked it and said it was going to direct me to another line, and that was the story for me. And that changed everything. Moving to my new company, which I represent here today, that cordial relationship, in fact, I would say it's even getting larger, even with the new company. And apparently, one of the key highlights again with the new company was when the ED visited us. And to be honest, my MD was blown away. I need to say that. We have been related with other finance companies, but for the EDs to come around and with the services that we've been getting from FundQuest, it just settled our mind that we have identified our partners for a long time. So that's been the experience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Odu. I don't mean this is a bad thing, but maybe you should move again so we have a 10th client. Okay, so we have, this is an aside, we have a whole buffet outside, and we can proceed. I'm not talking to my colleagues, talking to the special guests now. We can proceed to make choices that, like we offer varieties of financial services, we also offer varieties of food, special occasions like this. So whatever suits your fancy, you can as well make your choice at the buffet just outside the door. It's a dinner after all. So looking for the next name that piques my fancy, I will be calling on Mr. Aderele Oni. You will be answering a question for us this evening, and the question would be, what is the one thing you want to be added to the FundQuest experience? For you, what would be that one thing you would want FundQuest to add to the experience of your clients?
Thanks for asking me to comment. I guess from my end, I will speak from a liability point of view, because I'm not a known customer. I'm a deposit customer. The truth is that the company has been professionally run and managed since I know them. And one is sure that by the special grace of God, they will continue to be professionally managed. You see, the challenge we have is that when someone approaches you and says from FundQuest, you just say FundQuest, who are they? But mind you, the guys who are managing the company, they have managed AAA financial institutions in this country successfully. People who have done investment banking at the highest level in a first bank and have done it successfully. You can be rest assured that they will manage theirs in a much more professional manner. Any day, any time, I can close my eyes, we know they're a reliable partner, and they will continue to be by the special grace of God. What do I want them to do more? Is to continue to fly and do what they know how best to do. When I was speaking with PC this morning, I told PC that don't be jealous, brother. No, PC and I are from a different mother, sharing the same name. Same father. PC Oni, mine is really Oni. And that we'll be here by the special grace of God to mark 19 years, to mark 29 years, to mark 39 years. And one over, and we'll still continue to come to witness the success story. So congratulations to the FundQuest family.
Mr. Femi Olaomi, General Manager of PowerX Nigeria Limited. So one question I'll be asking you is this. In terms of client relation with FundQuest, what's the first name that comes to your mind? When you think FundQuest, who do you think about?
Thank you. Once again, I'm Femi Olaomi, and I'm not the general manager. I'm the director of business development. When you say FundQuest, what comes to my mind is professionalism. Before we met FundQuest, we were very used to commercial financial providers. So when we were in the dynamic for finance, so we were introduced to FundQuest. So my bosses were agitated, so they asked me to first go and check out and then see how it looks like. So when I got to the location find, so I was looking out for the members of staff, and I saw there's Kunle and one other Kunle. There were two Kunles there. Yeah. So I think the other person is now. Fantastic guys, and so they were looking very kept, and then I was like, okay, I think. So the way they spoke to me, and then we finally had to meet with the directors, and then it was fantastic. Up until now, fantastic. So they are professionals. Thank you.
Standing on the existing protocols. Let me first of all congratulate my friend Biodun and also my pastor, for a job well done. And for everybody that has spoken so far, they have been mentioning one word: professionalism. And I can tell you, these guys are very professional. Very, very professional. I have known Biodun for so many years in the banking industry, and so I was not surprised. This is a stockbroker like me, but he's so scared of the market, and he decided, when you listen to Biodun's story, he said the first of all thought of stockbroking. I know he must have convinced him. Not going to stockbroking. No. But they have done a very good job. And both, of course, one thing I recall about a few months ago, we needed some funds to do business, and we needed this fund within 72 hours. This is a true story. Meanwhile, I've been talking to my bank for about 2 months that I need about 500 million, and the transaction just came. So by the time my bank came with the offer letter, it was 15 pages. I still have that offer letter. I called my friend. I said, Biodun, I need funds for 500 million. 72 hours, I said, no problem. You know, their letter came within 48 hours, 3 pages. So I now called my banker that, you guys, you are the one taking my funds, so you have given me 15 pages. And meanwhile, these are smaller institutions. They have given me 3 pages. But the beauty of the whole thing, all the grammar that the bank was talking about, the security, everything is also included in those 3 pages. So we were able to, the only thing that this is, of course, it must have cut my throat. Higher than what the banks had. But they are very good, they are very professional, they have speed, they have everything. And for any institution that came into this market when the stock market was down, even though you are not into stockbroking, you must have learned one way or the other to the industry, and for you to survive to this period, I can tell you that it means they are good. They are very good. And when Biodun was speaking, if you have listened to Biodun, he said, I'm on the left. Are you on the left side? Are you left? Where is this?
He's on the right, I'm on the left.
On the left, I can tell you that's the apt description of these two guys. One is very good market wide. The other one, when you talk of operation, is by excellence. We have a good company that I believe in the next 5-10 years we'll be talking about FundQuest Merchant Bank. That's. Once again, guys, I want to congratulate you, and I believe the way I have spoken, when next I want to borrow money, my interest will be reduced.
So please, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. I cannot talk about my experience without explaining how I got involved. I'm not in the corporate world. I don't have a financial institution, but I started off based on my relationship with Mr. Akinjayeju when he came to provide some technical assistance to the Commissioner for Finance in Lagos State then. And I worked closely with the Commissioner for Finance. And the beauty of it is that, you know, you people in the private sector, you look down on all civil servants. When you come down. No, there are two issues. You convert the might. You convert the seemingly inexhaustible source of funds. But you still think, evil servants. And we on our part, we are wary of the private sector. You know why she you know? So, on both sides of the coin, there was skepticism, let me put it that way. But the beauty of it is that we made such a good team. You couldn't tell the difference between the civil servant and the private sector man. It was it was my best time. That particular team was the best that I belonged to throughout my sojourn in Lagos State. And it was due, and it is the attributes that Mr. Akinjayeju displayed then that endeared many of us to him, and that is the basis of the relationship that is still standing. And so he came along. He had FundQuest, I'm sure, was already in existence then, but like I said, he was providing technical support. And he kept telling us, come and invest, come and put some funds, if you have any loose funds. And but just to oblige him, I put in some very small amounts. When I now retired and I was looking for money, I said, my money, the money had grown astronomically. And that's how he wowed me. But what I would like to say is that it is beyond the profit, the bottom line. It is, what would I think of if I were to think of FundQuest? Reliability, trustworthiness, dependability. Because while those margins have since dropped, I haven't had cause to go. Because I know my funds are safe. I can wake up this morning, Mr. A, money the woe, money the woe, money the woe. My break, money the by tomorrow. Consider it done. And there's never been an issue. So that's my own perspective. Like I said, I'm not a financial institution or anything. But that is my humble perspective. And Mr. Bisi Oni, whom I met through Mr. Akinjayeju, is of the same, what's that grammar? The same stock. Thank you, sir. As my learned brother, is of the same stock as Mr. Akinjayeju, and that's why they are a winning team. I congratulate you. I wish you well. I say, please keep. But one other thing, I think you need a geriatrics desk or citizens. You know, we're all getting to that stage. Many of us, we really don't want. We are not daring anymore. We don't want to invest in some scheme, some wonder scheme. We just want to put our money somewhere safe and see it grow very well. So beyond the ordinary deposits, you need to create a desk for us where you will ring us up and say, these are the opportunities. Please come and we think this will be good for you. Not just wait for us to say, oh, yes, it's mature about me. Okay, so that's my advice. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I wish you all well.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Ademola Olabowale.
No, Ola.
Somebody had to say it at the end of the day. I know I have committed many crimes. Okay. So, one more lady. I will be calling on Mrs. Tope Adeosun, the MD of FundQuest Securities, to say a few words about the FundQuest experience.
But probably I will start saying that I'm so proud of both Mr. Kijaiju and Mr. Oni because I've been privileged to work with them directly. When I joined FBN group some years back, I worked directly with Mr. Kijaiju. A professional to the core. In fact, he mentored me into stockbroking, and sincerely, I grew. After I left, before he left, he was moved to another department, and Mr. Oni came in. And sincerely, the training I got from both of them, even though then, it appeared to me that Mr. Kijaiju wasn't as tough as Mr. Oni. He was a tough boss. That then he would scold me, and I would go into the toilet and I would weep. Should I resign? Should I leave this stockbroking business? It's making life difficult. But at the end of the day, what the training I got from both of them, sincerely, I can't quantify it. When Mr. Akijaiju left FBN Group and joined Lagos State, Mr. Oni was there. And I want to tell a bit of this story. When he wanted to leave FBN, I think I must have spoken to him 1,000,001 times, giving him reasons not to leave. And again, now looking back and see why he left FBN, why both of them there said, we are forming a floating a company. Me and Akijaiju, God, we are leaving. And I see what this FundQuest, because I remember one of our colleagues put the name together. Febioshi is not here. When they started working, you know, on what FundQuest is. Then it wasn't FundQuest, it was FBN. And looking at what the FundQuest has grown into in 9 years. And again, sitting here, hearing the testimonies and the life that this company has impacted, give me great joy. Sincerely, I can't express myself. And I look at it, what about if, at the time I was saying, oh God, don't go now. See this devil that we see. The rest has gone. Let's stay. Let's profit, stay, don't leave. It's an unknown venture. And I look at it, what about if he had not left that system? The life, the companies, the institutions that has benefited from this great institution wouldn't have been. And so it gives me great pleasure that when God orders your step, you may not know what is the need for you, but sincerely, if you trust in God, the sky is just the starting point. I'm grateful for the opportunity I had to work with both of them. When you see two professionals train someone, so you can expect how I am proud of myself also today. And again, I'm looking at it and saying that, okay, if these people that trained me between 2007 to 2012, if they've grown this much, then I can also even go greater. And it's a privilege to be here. I'm happy to see this once again. And I will say I wish FundQuest greater heights. When I was discussing with Mr. Oni about that, I said, okay, me being a stockbroker, this company ultimately will list on the floor of the exchange, will expand, will have subsidiaries, and will expand beyond what we can imagine in Jesus' name. I'm proud to be associated with FundQuest. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Adeosh. And before I call on our executive director to put together a lot of thanks for today's event, I want to once again thank everybody for sparing us your time and your presence today. It's been wonderful, and we are very, very grateful to have everyone present here today. So at this point, I am going to call on no other than our Executive Director of FundQuest Financial Services Limited, Mr. PC on the man on the right hand side.
Okay, thank you very much, Kayode. Well, Kayode is the head of our advisory business. Is grown into what he's been doing. He's anchored quite a number of webinars. So most of the webinars that we've done in recent past, you will have heard his voice.
Sorry, what is it called?
Kayode Atutumile. That's why it's so difficult for him to pronounce Yoruba names.
That's why I'm surprised. I mean, when you pronounce Yoruba names at least.
But we are working on him.
Is Yoruba abroad?
Okay. Thank you so very much, everyone. It's tough to begin to appreciate people, but you see the generals at the back, they are the ones that really do the work. FundQuest is a product of the people that has made it, especially our staff. When we started FundQuest, one of the key things we said to ourselves, Biodun and I, is that we will not influence recruitment into FundQuest. And that is one of the key issues in Nigerian companies. We will not bring anyone that we know. We will not influence any employment. So it's a minus, even if you want to come through Biodun or BC, it's a minus. So you go through the normal process. We surrender that power to our colleagues. And they've done excellent work. There is no one here, all our colleagues are there, that will say, well, I know Biodun, or I know BC, or I know, no. Not even our board members. No interference. That has given us a very good platform to work and to demand what we want to make happen. So there won't be one uncle, one senator, one boss anywhere. And it's really helped significantly. He's not someone I want to describe in one word, but he's just a phenomenal guy. He has learned the interplay, how to mix work with play. He's awesome. If you want to play, he will drop everything. And if you want to work, he will scale up. And he will tell me, come on, me. That's when in those moods when he wants to escape work. So that he has trained me enough, so I should give him rest. So, what gives me joy about FundQuest? I've seen significant transformation of people. In fact, when you look at this picture, I was asking one of our colleagues, where is Kunle? This is Oyindamola. She's at the back there. Where is Kunle? Kunle is one person. If physical transformation is enough a joy. But beyond physical transformation, FundQuest in 9 years has produced one of the best crop of professionals. And I'm not trying to be patronizing here. We have people who can run the company if Biodun and business steps aside today. We have proper disciplined professionals that can take over. But Pedro has not told me that it's going yet, so I don't know.
Never know.
But like he used to say that our faith is contaminous, so when it's growing, I'm growing. The real joy is seeing people do beyond expectation. It was tough at the beginning. That's why some of my colleagues will say, oh, that guy is too tough, he will push us, he will kick us. Yes, it has to happen. And guess what? Because of what you just heard, it's not that I got the FundQuest and I'm playing a game. No, that has always been me. Improve, they will be friends. You are not improving, we will fight. It's given. And when you get to a certain level, when I don't need to correct, then it's autopilot. Just go. There are some of our colleagues, they do things, I hardly check their decisions because I know they know the FundQuest rules and values. Just in 9 years, straight from school. Most of our colleagues are straight from school. Not from Harvard, not from Princeton, not from London Business School. But the type of people that God has helped us to produce are so disciplined even at very entry level. In 6 months, you will see tremendous changes. That has gladdened our heart. Have we made money? Maybe not to the volume of what we love to do, but we'll continue to create value for our stakeholders. Someone said, I would love to see FundQuest become a merchant bank in not too distant a time. Maybe that's the direction. Once the board gives the go-ahead, ours is just to say yes, we'll go. But it's been a joy to see the commitment of our clients also. There are certain people that have been with us since 2012 on both sides of our balance sheet. Treasury, they have been there. And you wonder that, is there, at times when people talk about FundQuest, Bill and I will say, is it our own FundQuest they're talking about? Because at times we don't see some of what people say, even in the marketplace. So, but for us, this is just to celebrate our clients. And you are not, I mean, we just chose few of you because of the time constraints. And to say we appreciate you, that's why we are here. And also to our staff, that you've got a whole lot to do. The reward of good work is more work. The people that have spoken today would demand nothing less than what they have spoken. We can't afford to fail them. So on this note, I want to appreciate everyone for coming. You've come to honor us. Thank you so much for your business. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you, most importantly, for the kind words you've spoken. That is the plaque we are leaving this place with. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. DCO. I don't know what to add.
It's not on me.
Thank you very much, the Executive Director of FundQuest Financial Services. So, we have come to an unofficial end of today's event. We can still linger around, have more food if we so desire, intermingle if we so desire, and not the red carpet actually, they actually put the blue carpet there. There's a blue carpet outside for anyone who desires to have a photo session. Thank you very much again, everybody, for gracing today's event. Q is our sign, and blue and orange is our color. FundQuest is our name, and financial services is our game. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here.